Hello everyone, Chris White here, and in today's video we're going to be helping students and families understand their financial aid offers and how to compare those offers so that the student can make an informed college choice. And we're going to be doing that through a new tool called the uAspire College Cost Calculator. And what you're going to need in order to get started are the financial aid offers from each of the colleges that the student has been accepted to, and a base understanding of some key financial aid terms. And you'll see these here: the cost of attendance, indirect expenses, grants and scholarships, loans, and work study. And we're going to be unpacking these terms throughout this video. So the first step is to create that free account, uAspire College Cost Calculator. You can do that through this URL here, or Google it and set up the account that way. Once you've created the account, it's going to look just like this. And what we're going to do here in this account, you actually see already San Francisco State offer has been already put in. But what we're going to do is I'm going to walk you through putting in another financial aid offer so that we can compare San Francisco State's to UC Berkeley's. And what we're going to do first is then add a financial aid offer and click on that button. And when we do that, it asks us to then put in the college and university's name. And once we've done that, we just hit save and continue. And the first question they ask is on-campus housing, off-campus housing, or at home with family. So you identify your living situation when you're going to be in college. And then the next question is, what are the direct costs? So how much does it cost to attend, in this case, UC Berkeley? And the way you're going to find that information is either on the financial aid offer that you receive or on the college website. And so here's UC Berkeley's cost of attendance. And specifically though, in this field, they're looking for tuition and fees. And the second one is housing and meal plan. So as you can see on the on the cost of attendance, there's a tuition and fees. And then there is what Berkeley calls a room and board. And so we're going to transfer those two numbers over into this to these fields over here. Then once you've done that, you scroll down, and then now they want to hear what your grants and scholarships and waivers. So basically free money you do not have to pay back. And they give you some initial fields to populate: Pell Grant, SEOG Grant, and SHIP Grant. And so you're going to find this information on your financial aid offer. So have that in front of you. And here, what I have is a sample offer from UC Berkeley. And the first thing we want to note is they ask for the Pell Grant. We do have the federal Pell Grant here. One thing to note is that typically on a financial aid offer, they will divide it up into different academic terms. So in this case, fall and spring. However, on the uAspire tool, they do want you to input the entire year. Okay, so adding these two columns together, and that's what I've done here for the Pell Grant. I do have the SEOG grant, and I'll see that over to $400 go over here. I don't have a SHIP grant. However, I do have other scholarships and grants that I want to put in, 2 more to be specific. And so I'll click on this Add Grants and Scholarship or Waiver button, and then it'll add additional fields for me then to put in my state university grant, which is also known as a Cal Grant, for $12,000, and then also a Golden Bear Scholarship, and putting those 2 semesters together gives me $7,000 over here. So now I've added in all my gift aid or grants and scholarships, it's also known as. The next step is to put in all my loans. So they're asking now for my loans. And so now we go back to our financial aid offer and then find that there are 2 offers here of 2 different loans: a subsidized loan, and it gives me a field over here. So I'm going to put in the $3,500 for the subsidized loan, and then an unsubsidized loan, and then that's for $2,000. So I've put those 2 loans in here, and that's all I have. I do not have a plus loan. So I'm going to go ahead and move on because I've put in all of my loans. The next thing they do ask, though, is for the work study. Okay, so the federal work study of $3,000 here. So you find that up there, then you go ahead and drop in the $3,000 there. Okay, so I feel I have all my loans and my work study put into the account. And then now it's asked for the other expenses. And so other expenses, and they give you examples of what these other expenses are. Now, these are variable expenses, meaning you have some control of these expenses. And UC Berkeley, though, does prescribe some additional or other expenses that they have estimated based on student experience. So the first one is required course materials. And then you have books and supplies here. So again, this is from UC Berkeley's cost of attendance. So we're just adding those all onto this platform here. So health insurance of $3,286, food, and then this is in addition to the room and board, and again, an estimate of what students may be spending in addition to the room and board, and then transportation cost of $600, and then personal expenses. So again, this is prescribed from UC Berkeley, so I'm just putting these in to my account. And once I've added those other expenses, then it gives me how many years do I project that I'm going to finish Berkeley in. And as an incoming freshman, my goal is 4 years. And the last but not least, they ask you to upload the actual financial aid offer, whether it be a screenshot from your web portal or an actual copy from a piece of paper. But uploading it in here is a really good idea to put all of your financial aid offers into one place. And then that's it. You hit save and continue, and then it produces a great review where now, again, as I mentioned, we have San Francisco State's already in here, and now I have UC Berkeley's I've just completed, and all the information's in. And now it shows me, one, an estimated bill before loans, okay? And again, even though Berkeley is more expensive, after the financial aid offer has been put in, it's actually less expensive than San Francisco State in this case. And then it also offers me a reading of estimated bill after loans. So if the loans, again, about this are the same amount, if I were to take those loans out, here's how much out of pocket. Now, again, here at Berkeley, it shows that actually I wouldn't need to take out all the loans because I'm in the negative after the loans. So once you've done that, you've been able to compare those financial aid packages. Go in, create that uAspire account. I know you can do this. I know you will do this, and I'll see you in college.